Hi everybody, welcome to Boxing Time. On this channel you will learn a lot of news from the world of boxing. So here we go. There are 6 heavyweights with good records who haven't ever fought for a world title up to this point. Among those we will be looking at. Give your opinions on those who look like future title challengers. Edgar Berlanga, 24-0 with 16 stoppages from Bochum, Germany. In March of 2023, Berlanga re-winning the vacant EBU European title, stopping Agrins Makisi. In December, he won the NAF and WBA Intercontinental titles, stopping Arslanbek Makhmudov. In 2017, Berlanga defeated Hervé HRGOVIC for the vacant EBU European title, along with defeating Derek Warkazora. In 2018, he stopped Miljan Rovkinen. In 2019, he defeated Andriy Rudenko. In 2020, he won the WBA Continental title, defeating Evgenios Lazaridis. In 2021, he defeated Kevin Johnson. In 2022, he stopped Pavel Sauer. Frank the Cuban Flash Sanchez, 24-0 with 17 stoppages from Guantanamo, Cuba and Miami, Florida. In December of 2015, Sanchez defeated Arislandi Savon for the Cuban national title. In 2019, Sanchez stopped Victor Bisbal for the vacant WBO NABO title. In 2020, he defeated Joey Dewechko for the vacant WBC Continental Americas title, then stopped Brian Howard and Julian Fernandez. In 2021, he got a TD over Nagi Aguilera, then defeated Efagagba. In 2022, he defeated Christian Hammer, stopped Carlos Negrin. In 2023, he stopped Daniel Martz, Scott Alexander and Junior F.A. Martin Bakole, 20-1, with 15 stoppages from the Republic of Congo and Airdrie, Scotland. In 2020, Bakole defeated Sergey Kuzmin for the vacant WBC International title. In 2021, he stopped Haruna Osumanu. In 2022, he defeated Tony Yoka. In 2023, he stopped Irshevet Zutski and stopped Carlos Takam. Fabio Wardley, 17-0 with 16 stoppages from Ipswich, Suffolk, UK. In 2020, Wardley stopped Simon Vallely for the vacant English title, stopped Richard Lardy. In 2021, he stopped Eric Molina, stopped Nick Webb. In 2022, he stopped Daniel Martz, Chris Healy, Nathan Gorman. In 2023, he stopped Michael Polite Coffey for the vacant WBA Continental title, David Adelai for the vacant Commonwealth and WBO European titles. On March 31st, Wardley defends his British and Commonwealth titles against 2021 Olympic bronze medalist Fraser Clark of Burton-on-Trent, Staffordshire, UK. Jared Big Baby Anderson, 16-0 with 15 stoppages of Toledo, Ohio. In 2021, Anderson stopped Vladimir Tereshkin for the vacant NAF title and Oleksandr Teslenko. In 2022, he stopped Miljan Rovkinen, stopped Jerry Forrest for the vacant WBO International title. In 2023, he added the vacant WBC USA, stopping George Arias. He defeated former IBF World Champion Prince Charles Martin. He stopped Andriy Rudenko. On April 13th, Anderson is scheduled to meet Riyad Murhi. Filip L. Animal Hrgovic, 17-0 with 14 stoppages from Zagreb, Croatia, 2016 Olympic bronze medalist. In 2018, Hrgovic stopped Amir Mansour for the vacant WBC International title. In 2019, he stopped Grigory Corbin, Mario Heredia, and Eric Molina. In 2020, he stopped Andre Cartozia, Rydell Booker for the vacant IBF International title. In 2021, he stopped Marco Radonji and Amir Amatovic. In 2022, he defeated Gilles Jean. In 2023, he stopped Dempsey McKean and Mark Demori. Here we have Edgar Berlanga.
I hope so, man. It's not about me, it's about him.
Filip Hrgovic, 17-0, 14 KOs, has long awaited his opportunity at a world title following his August 2022 victory over Zhilei Zhang, claiming a narrow points win over the Chinese heavyweight contender. The win over Zhang put the Croat HRGOVIC into the IBF's mandatory position for an opportunity against either Alexander Usyk or Anthony Joshua, who appeared on the same August 2022 Saudi Arabian card in a rematch following Usyk's impressive defeat of Joshua in September 2021. Usyk, 21-0, 14 KOs, defended his titles successfully against Joshua, 28-3, 25 KOs, and made his next defense in August in Wrocław, Poland, with a 9th-round stoppage of Daniel Dubois, 20-2, 19 KOs. Now Usyk is set to face WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury on May 18th in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Usyk-Fury was reportedly scheduled for December 23rd last year. However, Fury had his hands full with Francis Ngannou in October, and the proposed fight date was postponed. A date of February 17th went the same way after Fury picked up a cut in sparring. Due to a mutually agreed rematch clause between Usyk and Fury, the winner of their May 18th contest will vacate the IBF World Heavyweight title because of the IBF's rules in honoring mandatory commitments. If and when the IBF title becomes vacant, the highest available contenders will be HRGOVIC and Joshua, who last week impressed with a 2-round demolition of former UFC heavyweight champion Ngannou. Speaking to IFL TV, HRGOVIC welcomed the prospect of facing Joshua for the IBF title due to the Briton's stardom and profile.
Of course, I want to fight him, anytime. But he's a star, he'll decide. But if that fight is not gonna happen, it's definitely not about me. I want to fight with him every time, so it will be about him. If he don't want, I'm ready. So when the IBF become vacant, and it will become after Fury Usyk, me and Anthony are next in the line.
Undefeated contender Edgar Berlanga, who competes in the super middleweight division, squared off against Daniel JACOBS at a recent sporting event, sparking excitement among fans eager to witness a potential showdown between these two New York fighters. JACOBS, a former 2-time middleweight champion, has been inactive for 2 years since his defeat to John Ryder in February 2022, preceded by another 2-year hiatus following his victory over Gabriel Rosado in 2020. Currently, JACOBS is not ranked within the top 15 by any boxing organizations in the 160 or 168-pound weight classes. The decision-making behind Berlanga, 22-0, 17 KOs, opting to face the 37-year-old JACOBS, who is past his prime and inactive, remains unclear. Berlanga could have pursued an immediate shot at a world title by challenging David Morrell Jr., the WBA regular 168-pound champion, by utilizing the mandatory WBA spot he earned against Padraig McCrory. Berlanga could have positioned himself for a title bout against Morrell Jr., enhancing his chances of eventually facing Canelo Alvarez should he emerge victorious. Berlanga recently defeated the relatively unknown Irish boxer Padraig McCrory via a 6th-round knockout on February 24th in a WBA 168-pound title eliminator. Post-fight, Berlanga mistakenly announced himself as the mandatory challenger for Canelo Alvarez's WBA title. However, it was clarified that Berlanga is the mandatory challenger for David Morrell Jr.'s WBA regular title, with Morrell Jr. extending an immediate offer for a title bout. When questioned by the media about his willingness to face Morrell Jr., Berlanga declined, expressing his desire for a matchup with Canelo. However, the timing of such a fight remains uncertain, with September as a potential window, contingent upon Canelo's victory in his May 4th title defense against Jamie Munguia. JACOBS, whose career slowed following his lucrative clash with Canelo in 2019, has fought infrequently since, registering victories over Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. and Rosado before suffering a defeat to Ryder. Subscribe. Please like and comment. This is very important for the development of the channel. See you later.